Oh man, looks like I missed the other video again. I had another video yesterday. I was supposed to finish it yesterday, so I got a call and I didn't save it, so I lost that video. I mean, this cake. Alright. So, this cake is like phenomenal, bro. It's like a Reese's cup, like chocolate. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, as you guys know, I haven't been on here in a while. I'm sorry. I know my whole thing was to always get up with y'all. I don't care if it was just one person, just to let you know that you being here is very needed. If I remember, like, I was basically breaking down the whole idea that you don't know what nobody's been through or going through, whether it be a loss of a job, whether it be death, whether it be, you know, an illness, like a doctor just told them, hey, you only got this much time to live. We all got something going on, right? And one of the things that I find that we do and is that I believe we're harder on ourselves than we need to be. And it's I really value the fact that we take your time with what you got. I know a lot of times we think that we're supposed to be in a certain place of our lives because we'll look at other people, we'll look at our siblings, and we'll think that they're somewhere and we're supposed to be there. Your journey is your journey. And believe it or not, somebody needs you at your best. I feel like a lot of times, especially your family, we think we're the only ones going through something. Or we think that what we're going through, nobody else is going to care. Nobody else is going to try to really help. Because we live in a society where we care about what people look like and what they have. We say that success is not about if you have joy. It's about what you have achieved. That's what success is. I believe that we should be at our very best at all times, right? We want to be our very best, right? We want to strive to be the best that we can ever be. But when it's all said and done, I always hear people talk about the small like just the small actions, like the small acts of kindness. You know, nobody says like the person was like the greatest astronaut or the greatest architect. Like, you hear like the person say something like, you know, one day I was out and my car wouldn't start, and Zach in the middle of the night came and gave my car a jump and made sure I made it home. And like, you always hear of people's what they did for someone that no one else, and they never brag about it. Like, you'll find out that Zach did something and you'll hear somebody else say, yeah, he did something like that. But like, Zach never went around and told people what he did. He just was that kind of person. She was just that kind of person. And you have no idea to who you are Zach to. You're somebody Zach and you have no idea. I really don't know how I would be able to own a company, because I feel like no one would ever come to work and I'll just pay them, because I have this thing where I don't understand how a person could be going through certain life changes or life choices or life scenarios, and you kind of don't get the opportunity to really have yourself in a healthy state of mind, and it's pretty much you got to get back to work, you know. Like, I always thought it was like the worst thing that women would get pregnant and have children and they barely have enough time to bond with the child and then make their decision to go back to work. And I think it's horrible, you know, that, because look, I think that a mother may not know what she wants to do. Like, people be thinking like, oh, you're gonna have a child and you should know. Like, why do we always have to have our mind made up? Like, why can't I just be like, hey man, what you doing tomorrow? What you doing today? Why can't I just say nothing and it not be an issue? Like, not to say I'm not doing nothing, but I just want to give my brain a break. Through life, like, they're always expecting us to be on point at all time, have the perfect answer at all time. And it's like, bruh, I just don't want to care right now. Like, literally, I just want to be in this clothes and fart and burp and just don't care about putting on the certain thing when I go outside because people are going to look at me a certain way. It's like, I really want to just be blah, blah. Like, I think it was Bruno Mars. I think it's like, today I don't feel like doing anything, or something like that. I feel like, as Americans, man, we should be allowed to really hit a reset button. You know, as a society, I don't know where we went wrong. One thing about me, I love the dynamic of a man and a woman. I really do. I hated the fact that in order for women, or you would see women have certain positions and it would, you know, they would be masculine. Like, you know, they might wear suit pants and their hair's not as long and they're very firm. And you hear certain things about people saying, oh, a woman couldn't be president of the U.S. because of emotional or things like whatever they can. They say a lot of stuff, whatever. I don't think that if a woman were to be a president, it would be like she'd be emotional and hit the button. If anything, she would save lives. She wants people to live rather than die. So she would be like, somebody was saying how this guy, he was saying how women are lucky. And he was saying every month she gets to basically rid herself of all toxins, of all things that she had going on. It just kind of, she gets it. All that stuff that was going on, whatever is pain and whatever it is, it comes out, right? And it's like a guy really doesn't have that situation where he's able to rid those, those bodily evil energy. I was talking to somebody about what's going on in Israel right now, It pains anybody who's anybody and understands the life, understand the value of humans. Like, you can't see something like that and it don't break your heart. So as a male, you sit and you just sit with these thoughts, with this mental anguish. Yeah, they have a bowl, but they and you don't. And it's like, how do you release that? How do you go release it? Where a woman has the blessing of releasing all of that every month. I believe that we're coming to a point where we're kind of like taking into consideration a lot of stuff that we've got going on, and we used to think is, don't worry about it. It's like, it's time for us to really look at these things. Take care of you, though. One thing I said, I can't believe I can't stand. Once I do, I got to learn how to save these videos. I said, progress, you being the best that you can be, is when you wake up in the morning. You wash yourself. You brush your teeth. You wash your face. You do everything you can do hygienically. I don't even know if that's a word. But you take care of your hygiene. Even if you're not going anywhere. The simple fact that you got up, washed yourself, took care of yourself, brushed your teeth, washed your face, just did what you're supposed to do, and you can do whatever you want to do for the rest of the day, makes a difference. It makes a big difference. It really, really does. And people don't think so because they're in their minds. They think that, their life is just... Don't put that in your mind. I don't care if you just sit in one place all day. When you wake up, you brush your teeth, you wash yourself, you look in the mirror, and you tell yourself, I love you, man. You're the best person I ever knew. Look at yourself in the mirror, and you tell yourself that. You tell yourself, I love you, and you're the best person I ever and will ever know. And you got to do that every day. Wake up. Force yourself to clean yourself. And you can go right back to bed. Brush your teeth. And go right back to bed. Don't let what you think outsiders are saying or believe affect your momentum to becoming the greatest you ever. No one's gonna do it, man. No one's gonna sit there and ask you to get better for you. Only you could get better for you. And the pressures of life, I've noticed, is really affecting today's generation. And we might have to go back to the drawing board in how we educate our children. Somebody was talking about Montessori's, and they were talking about how expensive. I really believe that these children know more than we give them credit. They know more and they understand more than we give them credit. But they just aren't able to put it in the proper form just yet. They know. They know. And I am cheering those youngins on because they are first time, now, bullying is almost a crime, but growing up, it was almost like a way of passage. Like, you just had to stand up to your bully, and it was just like, nah, you weren't supposed to be bothered. Nobody should get bullied. Nobody should have to feel like someone is causing them to be scared or unable to live and walk and go. They had no, it shouldn't be like that at all. So now that I got to a place where I can be more effective in that, what I do is I speak against that. It's cool to be knowledgeable, being a geek, being a nerd. People used to put it down. It's like, no. Belittling somebody, laughing at somebody for whatever reason, that's not cool. Like, that's the people that should be ostracized, not the ones who actually have a brain or actually putting forth something that can improve us in humanity. It might be a little tough because we're so used to whatever we're used to, but as humans, we're smart, man. We are very, very adaptable. Unless for some reason you have a physical limitation where you kind of can't get your body to adapt to, like, let's say, weather. But overall, we are very, very great species when it comes to adaptability. We can adapt. You'll be surprised. You give us a couple, some time, we will adapt. We will adapt. Trust and believe. We will adapt. We'll figure it out as a people. We do. And that's why I wear stuff like, this shirt right here says, be kind to your mind. Like, don't allow yourself to take in energy that doesn't benefit you. I told somebody, if you got genuine love for me and you want good for me, I should be able to be on the phone with you and tell you exactly how I feel. I should be able to say, all right, I'm tired. I shouldn't have to lie to get off the phone or whatever. Sometimes people I'm like, yo, just tell them how you feel. I can or I cannot. Whatever. You can or you can't. That's it. And it shouldn't be no issue. You should be comfortable. And you shouldn't feel like you're pressured, you're cornered to give them an answer. I think I'm over my time. Love yourself, please, y'all. Love yourself. You're the best you that you ever seen. And don't stop waking up. Don't stop cleaning yourself up. Don't stop brushing your teeth. I know it's been a while since I put up a video. I'm going to find a way to make this more either consistent or more reach out and get more done for you. Alright, that's the Productions. It's your boy Nolan Noble. We are this and we are that and we are each other.